Hey, Truth Seekers, welcome back. Zach here. Last week, the mainstream media took a stab at me for one of the videos I made about the NFL playoffs and the rigging within. As you can see, this was written by the Big Lead, which is connected to USA Today Sports, the major mainstream media outlet. Notice the title: Conspiracy Theorist Proves, in quotation marks, Freemasons rigged AFC and NFC championship games. Proves is in quotes because it's mocking, and the opening words are conspiracy theorist, words that are programmed into Americans as words to dismiss by. When someone is labeled a conspiracy theorist, that means they are dismissible. They are not to be taken seriously. And the reason I'm being attacked is to discredit the truth. This article was written by Ryan Phillips, January 27th, 2016. The entire article is written in mocking fashion. He has notes on my videos, but I'm appreciative that he linked them for people to watch and form their own opinion. However, the average person who comes through here after the mockery is going to watch and watch with a mocking eye, which is exactly what he wants. The reason I'm making this video is to call attention to the way he closes out this piece. Once you look at all the facts, everything falls into place. Although I do have one beef with Hubbard, well, one beef other than the fact that he believes the Sandy Hook shooting was a hoax, and about 47,000 other vile things he has to say on his 2003 style blog, I don't believe the Freemasons are behind all of this. I think once you dig deep enough, you'll see it was the Stonecutters all along. And Stonecutters is a spoof episode about the Freemasons that was put on by the TV show The Simpsons, which is known for its predictive programming. In this video, I even talk about how The Simpsons show predicted the Super Bowl 48 between the Broncos and Seahawks. The first Super Bowl ever played on the 33rd day of the year when Simpson has a gematria of 33. So anyhow, I'll link this post. You can go through and read exactly how he mocks, but what I want to do is show you this Simpsons episode. It's called Homer the Great. It debuted January 8th, 1995. What he has linked here, if you click on it, goes to the YouTube video of the major theme song from the show, which we'll watch. But notice this: Homer the Great was the 115th episode ever of The Simpsons, and Freemasons, the plural, a number that gets quoted often, has gematria of 115. The date the show debuted, January 8th, 1995, that's a date with 33 numerology. Just like the gematria of Simpson, the number of Freemason obsession. Stonecutters has gematria of 44 as well as 62. Both of these numbers are interesting in light of the Freemasons. Mason equals 62. March 3rd, 3-3 is the 62nd day of the calendar. The Masons have created our English language. They have created the Gregorian calendar we're on. They've coded it all by their numbers. Both calendar and Gregorian sum to 58 in gematria, just like Freemasonry. Anyhow, with regards to 44, Masons have grand lodges. There's a G in their symbol, which is also connected to the word grand. So Stonecutters having major connections to Freemasonry. As for 53, that's the number of religion, and in a lot of ways, Freemasonry is a religion. They abide by routine practices, just as many religious and spiritual people do. The other numerology for this release date, 123 like conspiracy, also like one of the writers' names, also 104 like 10-4 message received. So real quick, I just want to show you some things. This episode is known for the song called We Do. We Do, this song was nominated for an Emmy. We Do is the song of the Stonecutters, which we're about to watch. We Do has gematria 47. Notice his final paragraph, 47,000. In all my videos since number 1 up to number 1,000 and whatever we're on, I've talked about how often the Masons code 33, 47, 74. Here we go again. And this guy even mocking my article can't help but put it in there. We Do equals 47. Mafia in Jewish gematria equals 47. This past week, there was a story about Mafia going to their bunkers and the leader of this organization being 47 years old. It's just such a joke once you recognize the code. Obey has gematria 47, so does authority, so does judge, so does gavel. Very important number. Positions of power have gematria 47. Whig equals 47. The Whig Party became the Republican Party. Republican equals 47. The Whigs and Republicans have had the most presidents in the time of this country. President equals 47, as does Caesar. Could go on and on. Very important number. But check this out. Here's the lyrics to the song we're about to listen to. It's actually pretty funny when you just think about it. How they're mocking us through a cartoon that is a piece of comedy, but is also a satire on all of us. The Stonecutters song. Who controls the British crown? Who keeps the metric system down? We do, we do. Who keeps Atlantis off the maps? For the record, Atlantis has gematria of 33. Atlanta's on the 33rd parallel. It's named after Atlantis. ATL equals 33 in simple English gematria. Anyhow, who keeps Atlantis off the maps? Who keeps the Martians under wraps? We do, we do. And so much of the space program, UFOs, all centered around 33 and 47. Who holds back the electric car? Who makes Steve Gutenberg a star? We do, we do. The name Gutenberg has gematria 47. It's the Masons and the Zionist Jews who rule over us. The Zionist state of Israel established in the year 47 by a 33-member vote on the 333rd day of the year. Who robs cavefish of their sight? Who rigs every Oscar night? We do, we do. Now let's just hear it straight from the Simpsons. This is how the Masons mock us.
Who controls the British crown? Who keeps the metric system down? We do. We do. Who leaves Atlantis off the maps? Who keeps the Martians under wraps? We do. We do. Who holds back the electric car? Who makes Steve Gutenberg a star? We do. We do. Who robs cavefish of their sight? Who rigged every Oscar night? We do. We do.
So there it was, Truth Seeker, the Stonecutters. Humorous mocking of we, the Goyim, as the Zionist Jews see us. I talked about how Stonecutters has gematria 44. He also published this article on a date with 44 numerology. Probably no coincidence. These Masons, they are spread they're in the media, they're in sports, they're in music, they're in movies, they're in politics. It is a network of people working against the ordinary folks of this world. So Ryan Phillips, shame on you. If you'd ever like to have me on for a real interview, a real article, you know where to find me. Until next time, Truth Seeker.